It's about getting into schools and talking to young people because, you know, I know that people can change. And it's about talking to people and getting them to understand and perhaps step back from violence and prejudice and whatever. And we just need to work together and keep on the good fight there.
Absolutely. Hey there, guys. We are ecstatically happy to announce that we are associated with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation.
The times are changing, and with the unfortunate death of Sophie, those changes have made a massive impact for the future. If Sophie was with us still today, I can guarantee what you are doing will still be reaching so many lives of young teenagers, young adults, and those who wish to be as different as possible. So thank you very much.
To find out more about this incredible foundation and all the work they do, and more importantly, how you can help, head on over to www.sophielancasterfoundation.com.
Hello everyone, it's me joining you before I deliver presents to all the boys and girls, but let's join Jamie, Tom, and Callum as I say. This is jolly old Santa Claus, and you're listening to the Chronicles of Podcast Christmas Special.
Hi guys, what's going on? It's the Christmas special! You thought we weren't going to be here, didn't you? You thought we weren't going to be here, but yet here we are. All three of us! What's going on? Jamie, I would say it's the Chronicles of, but it's the Chronicles of Christmas?
It's the Chronicles of Podcast Christmas Special. That's what it is.
Oh, there you go. Beautiful. But the thing is, right, because I've been driving this entire time, I think we'll get in the sleigh this time, all right? Fly it!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast. And this is the Chronicles of Podcast Christmas Special. It is I, the bearded Brussels sprout Jamie, and joining me, as always, this handsome fella right here is looking at me very disapprovingly right now.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, right, I'm actually quite proud of that introduction. It's absolutely beautiful. But Jamie, we don't stop there this week. Oh, no. It's the Scotsman Tom. And we're actually joined as well, live in person, in colour, by the Treacher himself. It's Callum, everybody!
Yay! Happy to be here, guys.
It's quite a beautiful moment, don't you think? It's quite a beautiful, the trifecta for the Christmas special.
The whole team's together. I love it.
It's great. But guys, so I don't know why. You know, at the beginning of TV shows, when they go, this program contains seeds of nudity and drug abuse and that sort of thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So out of nowhere, randomly, I started watching The White Lotus on Sky TV. It's weirdly awesome. It's really fucking nuts and great. Anyway, it literally, at the start of one episode, just went, this program contains scenes of nudity and drug abuse. And I just went, and for some reason found it absolutely hilarious. I have no idea why. Harris was literally like dying in the sofa.
I don't know what The White Lotus is about, to be honest.
No. I'm picturing something really PG, like just like children's programming, and just suddenly out of nowhere they've done like a, adult episode. This one's for the adults.
And now on CBeebies, White Lotus.
And it was with Barney the dinosaur just comes in, it's like, I fucking hate you all.
Just tearing kid's head off.
Yeah.
It's a real dinosaur.
You taste nice. I don't need any tea tonight.
Oh yeah, drug abuse. See you later.
I'm a white dinosaur now. Oh, I can fly. No, Barney's a cliff edge. No, I can fly. Barney. Oh. So, sadly, we lost Barney the dinosaur today.
I'd watch it.
But I'd love to watch a program about Barney just losing his shit, to be very great.
Isn't there a YouTube version? I swear there's a YouTube where Barney does opposite things and gets really angry and says horrible things to kids. Is there
That's
not?
brilliant.
It wouldn't surprise me. It's YouTube.
It's the internet. There's some. If you can think of it, it's happened.
I like watching swearing Thomas the Tank Engine and sweary Post and Pat. They're funny. Just like
that's brilliant.
Randomly. Yeah, there's like, I think there's an Asian character now in Post and Pat, and Post and Pat walks past and goes, oh, look, you fucking dropped your gyro. For some reason, he's Geordie, and I don't know why.
Oh dear.
I'm not going to lie, boys. It's fucking hot inside the Brussels sprout. Anyway.
What? So come on, right? Before we get onto Cal's costume, why?
Why not? I'll be honest.
Well,
I just saw it on the side and I went bearded Brussels sprout. I'm down for that. That's a great.
Oh, so you've had that for a while?
Oh, I've had this for years.
So it's not even a purchase of that'll be funny on the show. That's a genuine purchase you've made a while back.
This is something I just own. I just own this. Yeah. It's me and Brussels sprouts, mate. I saw it and I was like, I'm going to be a Brussels sprout, and I brought it many years ago.
Nice.
I don't know if you listened to last year's episode, Cal, but Jamie bought Brussels sprout cheese. He'd never tried Brussels sprout cheese, but to be on the safe side, he bought 2. Just in case.
Yeah,
I'm curious, what aspect of it is cheese and what aspect of it is Brussels sprouts? Like, how does that...
It was from memory serves from reading that it was like made with Brussels sprout flavorings and shit. It tasted nothing like Brussels sprouts. To be honest.
It would just be cheese. Cheese is quite an overpowering flavor, isn't it?
Yeah, it didn't taste anything like.
Well, it's one way of getting your 5 a day in, isn't it?
If it had like chunks of cooked Brussels sprout inside of it, I would be all over that. But
that would be interesting.
No.
So yes, but okay. So Callum, you've gone for the elf. You've gone for the elf.
Yeah,
today.
I mean, this is something that I wore last year, and to be honest, I was looking for a Christmas jumper, which I do have on underneath. So I agree with you there, Jamie. I am very warm right now, but this was underneath it, and I was like, oh, well, that's even better. So
double whammy. But obviously, you've bulked out since last year.
Yeah,
so
everything's quite tight.
Just Hulk Hogan that shit if you stretch.
Almost.
Wonderful. So here we are, boys. The Chronicles of Podcast Christmas special. Jamie, how are you, my friend? How are things?
I am very well. I'm very well. I'm a little bit tired because I've just come off doing a bunch of night shifts, but I'm good. I'm excited. I love Christmas time, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. It's been a bit of a whirlwind of a week, which we'll get into, and hopefully you won't get too jealous when we discuss said reasons for why it's been a bit of a whirlwind. So I do apologise massively. Cal, how are you, my friend?
Yeah, not bad. Once again, it's been a kind of looking forward to getting a bit of time off at Christmas and seeing some family, doing a few festive things, but not too much time off because there's only so much time you can see the family for before you sort of need to get back into your own life. And yeah, so
I love that. It's so right. Christmas time, I was like, I love Christmas, spending time with the family. By 7 p.m. Christmas Day, they're like, get me away from these fucking people.
I'm really looking forward to the cheese board. Like, I'm already I've got my eye on it already. We haven't even bought one yet, but I've got my eye on it.
Even that last minute.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm going to my mum's, so I'm hoping she's well stocked up. Although she's the sort of person who won't, but she'll be like, "Oh no, I've got loads of cheese in the fridge, and it's like 3 blocks of cheddar," and you're like, oh, "Brilliant, cheers, mum."
And they're all half eaten.
Yeah. Fantastic. Where's the brie?
Oh yeah, brie, chorizo, and tuck crackers together. Oh,
ooh,
divine!
Little glass of port goes down well.
Oh, Callum. See, this is it's all about the fucking food. This is what this season is all about, is the food.
It's
Do they close the gym then?
We're closed Christmas Day. So I'm working Christmas Eve, and then I've got a 3-4 hour trip with my brother down to my mum's, which it's going to be fun. He's the sort of person he drives. He doesn't have the radio on. He'd rather just drive. And I'm like,
what?
Yeah. I'm definitely going to be putting the radio on. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
It's Christmas time, brother. We're getting Shaking Stevens on. Let's go.
We live together, so we don't have that much to talk about. For 4-hour drive, there's not going to be much conversation.
So, did you put the bins out before we left?
Oh, no. No, they didn't collect it last time. They didn't collect my bins the last 2 weeks. Nightmares.
Fucking bastards.
Oh,
What are they playing at?
The Cheltenham Foxes all over it.
Oh, mate, this is not seagulls.
No.
Fucking seagulls everywhere in Cardiff. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Still, well, it's going to be a great time. I mean, for the first time in my life, I have 2 weeks off because my work don't work for 2. It's like, it's such when's Friday getting here? I have to work for 2 weeks. I don't even have to book it. Fucking beautiful. Absolutely. I've never had this in my life. So it's so exciting. It's nuts. But still, Jamie, how has your week been, my friend?
It's been good. I've mostly been Rihanna, to be fair. I've not really done a fat lot because I've been working nights, so it's just working nights. But last week I went to see the children because it was my daughter's birthday.
Oh, awesome. Did you have a good day?
Yes, Lena is 11 years old. Yes, she had a great day, bless her. Yeah. Had some fun. Every year I like to give them their birthday money in a little bit of a fun and interesting way. So for Lena this year, I got her money, put it in 2 pieces of cardboard, covered that cardboard in sellotape, and then covered it in 11 zip ties. I'm amazed she didn't punch me. But it was fun watching her try and open it.
It was good fun. Scissors? Just...
Yeah, she got there eventually.
Did you tie them to the point where you literally tie them so you can't actually get anything underneath?
That was the plan. It didn't quite go to plan like that because, it's just a piece of cardboard. But that was the original plan. To be fair, Harrison's idea was stick it between 2 pieces of wood with like bolts and screws, which would have been really cruel.
It would have penetrated, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if I aim it right, it'd be fine. I was just like, you really just like to wind up your siblings, don't you? It's like, yep, as much as possible.
You'll need to give her a block of cement and a jackhammer next time. That'll be laugh.
Sam had the best idea, but I couldn't do it because of the travelling from Birmingham to Cheltenham. He's like, put it in a plastic bag, put that in water, submerge it and freeze it, and then you can go, here you go, Lena, cold hard cash. And I was like, that's brilliant. But by the time I got there, she was like, here you go, Lena, wet money. Yeah. Wouldn't really work as well. But yeah, she had a great birthday. She had some friends over and whatnot. I had a good time. Other than that, I've just been working really. Met up with Claire the other day to exchange Christmas gifts. And I did want to show you what I got because it's a podcast related. So this is pretty damn cool, actually. You get like those people on Etsy and stuff that they make like custom things.
Yeah. I
have my very own Chronicles of Podcast Nightlight.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. And it's even got Callum's dog bed. That's Callum's so sick. Dog bed's
on there.
That's brilliant.
That?
Did she make it?
Well, she didn't make it. She paid someone to make it, but
that is so sick, dude.
How awesome is that? She handed it to me, and the first thing I saw in the bubble wrap was the chairs. I was like, I recognise those chairs.
Yeah.
But
dude,
in honour of her, because she said, I expect the full rating of saying that it is superb, and it gets a chef's.
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
But yeah, so we met up for a bit. She wasn't feeling very well, so she went home a bit early. But yeah, like I said, mostly been Rihanna in. I've not really watched much this week either. I watched, speaking oddly enough of Barney the dinosaur, I watched a documentary called I Love You, You Hate Me, all about Barney the dinosaur. Okay. Odd choice to watch, I know, but I'd heard about it and I was intrigued, and it's really good watch. And I did not realise that Barney was such a captivating character in America. What a weird country that is.
Yeah, it was massive for children's TV. They got a lot of weird, programs they were really obsessed with, though, weren't they?
But the hatred behind it is insane.
Oh, really?
There was literally Barney mascots being beaten the fuck out of in public because they were Barney. Like,
what?
A group on the internet were called Jihadis Against Barney and things like it was hated. Like,
oh my God.
It's bizarre how hated it was. Like, this guy came home one day and his daughter was more interested in watching Barney than saying hello to him because he'd been on a business trip. And he was that upset about it. He started a Parents Against Barney hatred group. That was thousands of members.
It's definitely on Facebook, wasn't it?
No, this was before Facebook. That's the weirdest thing.
Wow.
Like, there was newsletters and everything. They'd meet up and beat the shit out of Barney toys with sledgehammers. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? It's Barney the dinosaur.
It's America.
Yeah. That was pretty much. I literally finished it and went, America.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're too far gone now. We can't save them. So, we just have to leave them be.
But I've not really watched anything Christmassy this week, apart from I watched The Grinch just before I came on here with my daughter, because I haven't seen that in absolutely ages. So me and Olivia watched The Grinch, the Jim Carrey version, which is just...
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm doing it fucking again.
Yeah.
Here's a little sneak peek treat for you. So I read earlier, so The Grinch features Whoville, doesn't it?
Yes.
So Whoville is also the little town or village on Horton Hears a Who.
Yes.
That's the right one?
Yes, yes.
So The Grinch takes place on that same little speck of dust that Horton saved.
Holy shit, yeah, I guess it goes. Huh.
What the fuck? I don't know how you come up with these. It's almost frightening, Cal.
I've never thought that. That just puts Horton's Hears a Who into a whole new perspective.
And The Grinch. How small is The Grinch?
I just love the fact in that film, he's wearing clothes and he goes up that mountain, and the rest of the time you see him, he's got no clothes on. He's like, I live on my own in a cave. Fuck wearing clothes.
Yeah.
Naked Grinch for the rest of my life. What about you, Mr. Stevens? What have you been up to, my friend?
Well, Jamie, as soon as you so politely asked,
here we go.
We obviously were invited to Dublin, Ireland, to participate in interviewing the whole cast and crew for a private screening done by former guest Mr. Baz Black. He has a brand new full-length feature movie coming out called Dublin Crust next year, and it's his first ever. So he literally was like, I want the Chronicles of podcast at the screening, interviewing all the cast, interviewing all the crew. Sadly, obviously, Jamie, you couldn't make it. So I took the wonderful other half, Keris, with me, and we flew out Thursday morning from Bristol Airport, got into Dublin, and we got chauffeured, mate. We got picked up, and he literally had a Chronicles of podcast sign with the Dublin Crust picture at the top as well, and it was amazing. Adam, lovely bloke. He went, I've got some water for you. Here's some Monster for Keris. He's like, I just got to get some petrol, and what do you need to do? Get some food? We can go here. We can go here. Lovely bloke. What a legend. Got to the hotel. It took about an hour or so to get there. And he was like, right, what do you want to do? I was like, well, Keris needs to work. I was like, so when we get some food, he goes, yeah, sure, where do you want to go? I was like, so we went into Bray, and I got a Mackey's, and it was in this weird, like, it did not look like a McDonald's at all. It was like a really well-to-do, beautiful building. He's like, no, where the fuck is the McDonald's there? I can't fuck is it? Oh, there it is. What the fuck? It was like beautiful, like brick, but it was stunning. So I couldn't think of it off the top of my head. I was like, I don't know what I need to eat. I need to take something back for Keris. So I was gonna get seafood, but not something I want to take in the car and whatnot. So yeah, that's why we chose Mackey's. Quick and easy, jobs are good. And then I got met by Sinead, who was my assistant for the evening, about 3:00, and so we're going through loads of stuff. And then they actually had put us in the wrong hotel room. So while Keris was mid meeting, and we had to move hotel rooms, they accidentally put us in the wrong room. Yeah. So, but it was all fine. But it was great. Like, the interviews were great. The whole screening was absolutely amazing in the Whale Theatre in Greystones. Like, stunning venue. I'm so sorry, Jay. It was literally one of the best nights of my life. The movie's fantastic, so I recommend that to absolutely anybody when that comes out next year. Keep your eyes peeled for Dublin Crust, because it's sensational. Like, 2 standing ovations it got. I'll just leave it at that. And then we headed back to the hotel and had more drinks with the cast. Just sat in the hotel room, just sat in the big lobby. There was loads of these massive fuck off, like, real comfy sofas. So we put them all in a massive circle. We just all chatting away, drinking, and Guinness tastes so nice over there. Oh my God. The difference is unreal.
I've heard that before. Yeah.
They always say it's like a myth, don't they?
Yeah.
But then they're like, it's like, get that fucking down here. So I was like, okay. So I drank, went, oh my God. Like, it literally was like syrup, like just straight down. Oh, no questions asked. It was great. And then the Friday we went around Dublin city centre, went to the castle, went to the cathedral, and we ended up at a bar, which is like full of tourists. There was like proper Irish people playing music and stuff. And Keris got to meet one of her mates from Canada, who she used to live with 3-4 years ago. It was really nice. Really nice. Flew back, got back about 9 p.m-ish Friday night. And then all weekend I watched Edinburgh beat Castries in the rugby, which is fucking amazing. What else did I do Saturday? watched the football. That's about it. Literally just a very chill weekend. Sunday was an NFL Sunday. Watched the World Cup final, which was one of the most mentalist finals I've ever watched in my life.
Absolutely insane.
Oh, it was just it. Literally, I was so close, Cal. I almost turned it off with 10 minutes left. I was like,
really?
I was like, oh, I should do a dick in this. So I was like, I might just turn this off. And I went, I'll give it another 5 or so. And if it gets to, and then obviously Mbappe scored that penalty, and I was like, oh, fuck it. Okay, well, here we are then, boys.
Yeah. Oh, what an... Have you seen all the videos of Argentina, like the country, you know, the cities and towns and stuff, just going absolutely mental.
Just sea of people. You can't see the roads or the street. You can't see anything. It's just people. Absolutely mental. Did you see the video of Salt Bay? You know Salt Bay?
Oh, God, yeah. That was embarrassing, wasn't it? Embarrassing.
So Messi obviously is deemed the world's greatest football player of all time. I know you're not a football fan.
I was going to say, I'm glad you're going to explain.
He's won everything you could possibly win in football, pretty much. Like, he is the best player in the world, hands down. Probably one of the best players there ever has been, you know. And yeah.
And Salt Bay obviously is Argentinian, and he was trying to get Messi's attention whilst they just won the game, and he was walking through meeting people, and he literally kept grabbing his arm, like to turn around. Messi would turn around and be like, yeah, all right, in a minute. And he kept grabbing him, and he's like, mate, yeah, all right, just give me a second. And he literally for ages just kept grabbing. He was like, fuck, what do you want? He's like, selfie. And they had a photo, and that was it. But like, absolutely, like, if the dude's like, give me a second, give him a fucking second.
Give him a second, yeah.
Don't harass the shit, but literally would not let go of his arm.
He's just played his heart out for 2 hours on a football pitch.
Yeah.
He's just trying to soak it all in. He's won the World Cup.
He probably didn't even know who the fuck it was either.
There's some really embarrassing like pictures and videos of him with like other players and with the World Cup, and he's getting pictures and he's like grabbing it off them, and he's like, oh yeah, and he's doing this little salt thing, you know, on top of it, and they're all just sort of stood there like, yep. I mean, you didn't do anything, but
no. Sorry, who are you again?
I literally know nothing about this guy apart from he does that. That's it. And he looks like a bit of a prat. But...
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need to know, I think.
The other bit of fantastic shithousery, though, was Sergio Aguero. Aguero currently retired, I think, due to medical problems. He's also Argentinian, who's never won the World Cup. And when they won, he stripped into full Argentina kit and ran the field, started grabbing it like he'd done.
He paraded Messi around on his shoulders.
Yeah.
After the game. I was going to say, the other bit of shithousery was Emi Martinez, the Argentinian goalkeeper. So,
oh my God.
World Cup final, Jamie, goes down to penalties. Right, really, really tense moment, and he plays for Villa, so he's the Aston Villa goalkeeper. Okay, and he was. Mind games were being, played massively. He'd get the ball and he'd throw it away. So that the French player coming up to take the kick had to go and like fetch the ball back. The ref had a word with him, and then he did it again for the next one. He got a yellow card. Oh, he would have done it again. He would have got himself sent off, I reckon.
And then he won the Golden Glove, did he, for most saves, and put it on his crotch and started fucking it in Qatar.
Yeah,
like, mate. Not really something you want to be doing in this country. To be honest with you, no. But yeah, I mean, we shouldn't overlook the fact that obviously the World Cup should never have been held there. But we're not going to open that kettle of fish. So we won't dabble. We won't dabble there. But yeah, so that was absolutely amazing. NFL Sunday was phenomenal. Steelers won again, so I'm well happy with that. And then literally just been working on this London event for work for next year. And got my first ever delegate in, Jamie.
Get in.
Yeah, we love it. I can't obviously go. Yeah. I obviously can't go into detail due to GDPR, but and I've also had another person come back and be like, let's talk. So it's been good. And I'm, like I said, just buzzing for Christmas now. Gonna head down to old Gloucester on Christmas Eve, see my family, and then literally it's with Keris's family for the rest of it. So I don't want to go anywhere near Cheltenham if I can help it. So
yeah, I'll avoid that.
But Cal, I will message you after because I am around for a little bit.
Amazing.
If you are, so it'd be good. So yeah, Callum, how's your week been?
Well, December gyms get pretty quiet, as you can imagine. So it's mostly been work, but trying to keep my head on before the sort of January rush starts coming in. Make sure all
the New Year, New Me, is
yeah,
it?
yeah. Oh God, they're there for about 2 weeks and they're gone.
Yeah.
I'll see them the next year. I mean, it is part of my job to try and encourage these people to stay and continue on with their training. And obviously, if there's anyone listening and you start going to the gym in January and you're not sure, just ask. As soon as you start feeling like you can't do it anymore, just ask, because that's what the staff are there for. We're there to encourage you to do it. Stick to your goals, and I mean, especially if you're signing up to a contract, you're stuck in it anyway. You might as well get the most out of it while you're there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Too many people that I see pay for, sign up for a 12-month contract. They don't realize it's like a phone contract. You can't just cancel your phone contract whenever you want, can you? So then they're stuck in it, and they just never turn up again. And it's sad. It is sad. Money down the drain, especially in this current economic climate.
Oh God, yeah.
But again, we won't get into that. It's supposed to be a happy podcast of
absolutely.
Merry Christmas,
I've got
everybody.
five layers on right now, trying to stay warm. It's fine.
Mate.
Don't worry about it.
No. Who needs warmth and food and air?
No, not in the winter. Jesus.
No, God, no. Are you crazy?
Don't get too hot though, just in case you need an ambulance. Because
yeah, get one of them. Oh, we had that. So the other week, actually, it was last week. We had one of the members had sort of messed his back up doing some squats in the gym, and it was me and my general manager Joe were on, and he was like, "Oh, come give us a hand." He was like, "I just need you to sort of sit with him," and so I sat there with him, and he was trying to move, and we were like, "Mate, don't move." We were like, it might be something more serious, you might have slipped a disc or something, and I'm advising you right now to not move. If you want to try and get up and walk out the gym, that's up to you. But we were like, you're going to need to go to the hospital to get it checked out. So they called for an ambulance, and that was not going to come any time within the next 6 to 8 hours. We're trying to figure out how we could get him up, because we didn't have we've got things that we can get people out. We've got chairs to go. There's a load of stairs in my gym, so it's a real nightmare if someone gets injured on the gym floor. Trying to get him up and out over these stairs and stuff, it was just not happy. He was there for about 3 hours, bless him, before eventually we managed to get him out. And it turns out it was just muscular strains. So, yeah.
With the gym closes in an hour, mate. We need to drag you into the alleyway because we want to go home.
As soon as you're outside, I'm closing the door and turning the lights off, so I wasn't even here.
Bless him. He's all right though, yeah?
Yeah, he's all fine. He was back in training like 2 days later.
Absolute beast. Animal. Fucking animal.
Absolute numpty, that's what I call him. He's lifting too much. Too much for him.
Have you been watching anything, Cal? Anything interesting? Anything good?
No, I've in my spare time at the moment. I've been doing a bit of gaming where I can, but
nice.
Nothing too adventurous. I don't know if either of you ever played Destiny. Have you heard of it?
I know what it is.
No, I've never played it.
Yeah, so it's free to play. So I was like, do you know what? I'll re-download it. Had a good time playing it when I was at uni, so I thought I'd pick that up. So I've been grinding that out in the evenings, but it's been about it. I haven't really got into the Christmas spirit so far, but that'll be Christmas Eve. Gets later and later.
Absolutely. Yeah. I know exactly how you feel.
I tried putting some lights up in the flat, and I was like, yeah, that'll do.
This is something I wanted to bring up, and not even in a Grinchy way, not even remotely in a Grinchy way. Is it me, or does it just not feel like it's Christmas in 4 days' time?
Nope.
No, not at all.
It doesn't at all, does it? I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't know, like the lights are out, the music's playing, everything's there, and I'm just like,
yeah.
I think I'm just getting old. That's all I can boil it down to. I'm just getting old.
Yeah, I think when you start to hit 30 odd, it tends to happen for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and that's it.
If you think, like, when we were kids, this is how our parents felt, every Christmas. And I guess when you've got like little kids running around, it makes it a little bit more magical, and you kind of get caught up in the excitement, I suppose. But they would have been thinking the same thing, like, oh, it's Christmas in like 3 days. Oh, I need to sort. I haven't sorted this out. I need to do this. It's like, oh, it's just more stress than it's worth sometimes.
Yeah.
At least our parents didn't have to move a fucking elf around the house.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, as kids, we've been buzzing since October. Oh my God, 2 months.
I've circled the Argos catalogue. I am ready.
Oh, that was a brilliant. Yeah. Right, there's the Argos catalogue. Get a pen. She's going around circling everything. Gets the Lego, just drawing a big circle around the whole page.
I used to do that with the Power Rangers toys. I'll have all of them.
And the parents go, did they look fucking made of money? But I want to get onto one thing before we do move on. I actually didn't mention the shows I've been watching. So I mentioned The White Lotus at the beginning of this episode. The White Lotus is a hotel based in Hawaii, and it's literally like you're watching it from the view of the guests. It's like rich man's hotel. It's fucking nuts, but awesome. Jennifer Coolidge is in it, and she's just like mental, and it's great. A lot of everybody else has been. Every of the characters, like you've seen him in something else, but you're not quite sure where. Do you know what I mean?
Drive me mad.
Yeah,
but it's a great series, and Aubrey Plaza's in season 2. So
I love it. Aubrey Plaza.
Highly recommend to anyone. It's on the Now TV on the Sky Atlantic. It's a great show, but, and I reiterate, Apple TV. I think I mentioned this last week, but still, the TV show Slow Horses with Gary Oldman. Oh my fucking God, it's unbelievable.
I saw an advert for it come up the other day, and I was like, "No, that does look pretty good."
Jamie, do you know when shows literally go, "It's begun"? Fucking hell, what do you mean that's happened? Who's that? What's going on over here? Every episode's like that. Every single one, without fail, is it's just nuts. And Gary Oldman is the most like he just smokes and drinks and hates everybody, and he's fucking amazing in it. So literally. Like it has me pissing myself laughing. It's so good, and I can't recommend it enough. They actually filmed in Stroud for season 2.
Oh,
yeah. I literally watched the end of season episode 1. And he was like, "Going to the Cotswolds." It's just saw Stroud Station. I was like, "Fuck, I used to work there. What the hell?" Yeah, it's. I can't.
It's about the only thing that's happened in Stroud in the last 2 decades.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that and Forest Green Rovers.
Yeah. And that's barely in Stroud.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Nailsworth, isn't it? Just outside. Yeah. But if you have Apple TV or you get a free trial or anything, binge it. 6 episodes each season. Fucking fantastic.
Nice little juicy, small, biteable number. I like that, 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fantastic. I can't, without spoiling it, I can't say anything else. You just need to watch it. Simply, just as like that. Just watch it.
Before we move on, I did also want to ask, as this is the Christmas special, and we're talking about what we've been doing, but talk about what we're doing. What are your plans for the festive period? What are you doing for Christmas, boys?
Go on, Cal.
Just as I said, going out to my mum's for a few days, and then back. I've got to be back up for work by the 29th. So not a long break, but enough, I think, to just get a bit of time off. I've actually had a few days off this week as well because no one else took any annual leave. So I was like, well, I'm going to then.
Be rude not
to. So, yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely. So, just see a bit of family and that's about it. What about you, Jamie?
It's pretty much the same for me. Christmas Day, my mom's popping around in the morning. Christmas Day, we spend at the in-laws playing games. And last year, Olivia gained this obsession with Pass the Parcel, so we ended up doing Pass the Parcel. And I think we're doing that again this year. I know it's not a Christmas game, but we're doing it again because we enjoyed it. And then Boxing Day, we basically have what we call Christmas Part 2 because I have my kids come down, and then we do Christmas. I basically have 2 days worth of Christmas dinners, Christmas puddings, everything. It's just Christmas Part 2. So yeah, and then I'm back in work on the 27th, so I only get the 2 days off this year.
Oh, disgusting.
I know.
All right, you with your 2 weeks.
I know, yeah.
Oh, it's bliss. Like this. To be fair, though, boys, I've been with you the entire way. It's the first time in my life that I get to enjoy this. So, 2 weeks off. One of
us made it through.
Join me.
Have you been saying to people, "Oh yeah, no, I'll see you next year. See you next year." Yeah.
I don't know. We've been saying we'll see you in the new year. Yeah, I'm not one of the, I don't like that. I don't like the new year, new me thing. That does my head in. Because everyone says it every year, and there's no new you.
No. New year, same dickhead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got 2 weeks off. So Christmas Eve, like I said, I'm coming down to Cheltenham, Gloucester for the day. I'm seeing one of my best friends in the morning, seeing Paul in the morning. And then it's family time with my family in the afternoon and the evening. So hopefully I can see you, Callum, between that at some point. Christmas Day is with Keris's sister and her family. We're going to her sister's house. And I think we're playing loads of games. We're building the best gingerbread house. And I think I saw one where I'm not entirely sure this is going to happen, but there's a the cup and ball thing, but strapped around your waist.
I've got one of them. We've never played it.
You have to thrust to get the ball. Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's going to be interesting after a few beers.
Family-friendly game, is it?
Oh, mate, like you wouldn't believe.
Working with the family.
And then Boxing Day, we're spending it with Keris's mum. And then literally for the rest of a week and a half, me and Keris just could do what we want. We're going to have a takeaway New Year and just do that sort of thing. Nice. Just get ready to go back to work.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
So
Love it.
That's about it, really.
Good.
Yeah. So I think we're all caught up here, boys. So before we move on, I guess we should hear from our boy Braden at the old Stay Cozy Clothing.
I think we definitely should.
All right, is this thing on?
Well, howdy doody, everybody.
This is Braden Berry from Say We Can Fly, founder of Stay Cozy Clothing, your one-stop shop for the coziest, most fashionable hoodies, t-shirts, and more.
Gosh, Mickey.
That's right, folks, and we're proud to say that we are now sponsoring
the Chronicles of Podcast. Ouch.
Hosted by Tom and Jamie.
Like, you can get 10% off, man! That's right, Shaggy! Just use the special code, The Chronicles, at checkout.
Oh, boys!
Still will forever be the greatest advert ever.
What time?
Without a shadow of a doubt. But Jamie, it's time for your favourite part of the show.
Here
and
it is.
Here in person.
Here it is.
So this is going to be there. Boys, it's time for Callum's Treachings.
Do you want to know something? Then Callum will be able to tell you in Callum's Treachings.
So, we thought we'd all treat you all this week. It's a Christmas special, so we've got Callum live in the flesh and in person to deliver said treaches here on the show. So, without further ado, should we just get started?
I think we should. This is weird. I'm
Yeah,
not going to do this.
What is Callum treating us this week?
Prosthetic legs make perfect stocking fillers.
I mean, you're not wrong. But then, wouldn't you have to get certain... Because aren't stockings one size?
I mean, traditional stockings, I suppose, weren't like the ones that we hang up now. You know, they're these over. No one's feet are that big, are they? Like, so they would have been normal stockings, I guess, that would have stretched. I guess that makes sense, wouldn't it? So yeah.
That's amazing, though, wouldn't it?
I always find that funny. It's like, different points of the year you ask, do you like stockings? Yes, they look lovely on the fireplace. Do you like stockings? Oh, stockings and suspenders. Yes, please.
Yeah, there's a very... Sit down, Uncle Bob. Go back into the corner.
Yeah, just sit there. Just enjoy your brandy, all right? We'll do our thing, you do yours. So, yeah. It'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? If you're like, oh, look, what have I got for Christmas? It's this massive fucking leg.
Just a severed foot.
Yeah. Granddad!
Santa's been good this year.
What you should do is put the leg in and then just leave like blood droplets on the carpet all the way back.
Just a bear trap in the fireplace.
Christmas Day massacre. Merry Christmas! Just everyone just like white as a sheet, like internally screaming. Fucking fantastic.
You were on
what
the
a way to
fucking
start.
naughty list this year.
Cole? No, not anymore. You're having a foot.
I'm up in my game.
But anyway, we digress and we move on. What else are you treating us this week?
The moral of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is that no one likes you unless you're useful.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
He just wasn't useful, was he? And then everyone was like, oh, no, actually, one night when it was foggy, he was useful. So this is another thing I always thought. I was like, does he always get you? Is he like a fog light on a car? Like he only gets brought out when it's foggy, or is he there all the time?
Car manufacturers clearly went,
Yeah.
that's a great idea.
Oh God, why didn't we think of that?
Yeah, red lights on the back for brakes. Holy shit, that's
I'm starting to use too much.
You know what's even weirder is watching a sprout with glasses laugh.
Oh no! Yeah. Oh, you're absolutely right. The moral literally of that story is everyone disliked him. He was a piece of shit. All the reindeers picked on him, but that one night when he was needed,
Yeah,
he was there.
he was there. Stepped up to the plate. He was
All
like,
of the reindeers were like, Santa, I can see fuck all in this.
Yeah.
Well, don't you worry, lads. I've got you sorted.
And I don't know about you guys, but so red light isn't particularly, it's not. So they use red lights on the back of cars because it doesn't like dazzle people. It's not. Fog lights aren't red. Your front-facing fog lights aren't red, are they? They're white lights. So if anything, you probably made the situation worse.
Rudolph, put your high beams on, mate.
Just put a torch on the front of him. You know what I mean? Just stick a torch on the front of the two reindeers at the front. Bam. There you go. Better vision than a red nose.
That and people are probably thinking, fuck, is that a comet? Why is it coming towards us? What the fuck is that?
Comet's further back, mate.
Oh, of course he is.
Hey.
Yeah, sorry. He's here he's here this week, lads. Fucking incredible. That is. I'm going to listen to that song in such a different way now.
Rudolph,
it's such a different
reindeer.
Yeah.
Would have made a lot more sense.
Still. How many are we doing? Is it traditional 3? Is that?
There's
fucking hell!
There's an additional Christmas stocking filler.
Ooh,
we're being spoilt,
and it's not a leg.
Yeah. So we carry on. What else are you treating us this week?
The song Frosty the Snowman is about an ice golem who leads kids into oncoming traffic and vows to return them after the police's pursuit of him ends in his own destruction.
Is Callum Treaching this week just destroying all of our favourite Christmas things? Christmas stocking, severed leg. Rudolph, pointless. Frosty, child kidnapper.
I'm trying to think of the song now.
Am I going to have to? Hey, let me see if I'll see if I can get some.
Literally, I'll got the first bit, and then my mind just goes.
Yes, exactly how I know.
There you go. He was a jolly, happy soul with a corn cob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made of coal. Let's see. I need to try and find the bit where it's all
murderous and villainous and just
evil child kidnapping.
He led them down the streets of town right to the traffic cop and only paused a moment when he heard them holler stop.
What the fuck? I don't remember that bit.
Yeah. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, "Catch me if you can."
Oh my God. Did you remember if he gets back to where he lived, he's like, it's all right, we only lost 15 this year.
And he just melted away, disappeared without a trace, just a carrot on the floor.
So where's Billy? Oh, he was with a snowman, I noticed. It's Christmas Day. I'm wondering where's it? He's what?
He got hit by he got hit by a semi truck going down the road.
Just a big fucking 18-wheeler.
It was the Coca-Cola lorry.
That's how you know it's Christmas.
Beat me to it. Good callback.
Oh, fuck's sake.
So basically, Frosty the Snowman is about a snowman that takes them through oncoming traffic to a village into the middle of nowhere and then fucks off completely and leaves them.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of a bit weird. It's a bit of a weird, I mean, you say snowman, he's an ice golem, isn't he? He's like some enchanted, it's very weird. Very weird.
When you see the animated versions of Frosty, he literally just like magic sparkles and then he's there. It's not.
Yeah.
Someone builds him.
So do we think that the BFG is trying to carry on his work?
Yeah, maybe they do it. Maybe it's seasonal. So
Yeah.
Frosty takes over in the winter.
And then the BFG's got it for...
and then the child catcher's got the spring.
Pied Piper Hamlin's got the autumn.
There you go.
Yeah, sorted. The BFG's in the summer. Sorted.
Yeah.
But, see,
there's a whole conspiracy here, isn't there?
No matter the season, your children aren't safe.
Exactly.
Lock them up. Lock them up. Lock your children up. Don't let them out. It's dangerous out there.
I
mean, having said that, some of them get through the windows, don't they? The BFG went through the window. Well, he didn't go. He, did his little dream pipe thingy or whatever it was.
I can't remember that book. I know I haven't watched it.
I can vaguely
I know
remember. It's been a long time.
And then he had those weird fucking names for things.
Yeah.
I think it's just a Rodell thing, though, isn't
like
it?
Whizzle Pops and Snizzle Waltz.
Snozcummers.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, Snozcummers. They were, weren't they?
Yeah. So you jackal out your nose. But still, I think we should move on before we start getting really weird here about kids and I'm not even going to finish that sentence. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. I'm not talking about cocaine. And finally, Jamie, what is Callum teaching us this Christmas?
No matter how many kids are waiting to see Santa, you can't open up another line with a second Santa.
That's probably the greatest tweet of the year, I have to say. That is absolutely phenomenal. Could you imagine those people going, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's like, checkout 2 is now open. Half the back of the queue shoots over there.
I've never ever thought about that ever.
I mean, I don't know what they. To be fair, I feel like they could if they managed to, maybe have him in a set. Like if you had to go inside somewhere, so it was closed off, you couldn't see him sat outside, so they go off to another queue. But it would be a bit confusing still, wouldn't it, for the kids?
Yeah.
You'd be like, but they're seeing Santa. No, we're seeing Santa as well, but he's this one. This Santa.
Yeah, it's especially with social media and stuff now as well. Obviously, if they post it up, but it's like, oh, see Santa in Liverpool, but I thought it was in Brighton. Yeah. Mummy, I thought he was. That's an elf.
Yeah,
that's his brother, Saint John. I don't know.
This is why I never get why parents take their kids to more than one grotto in a year. Because surely they're going to go, hold on, I saw Santa last week.
Yeah,
and he looks fuck all like this dude. What is going on? One Santa, that's all you need per year.
Just the worldwide. Just one Santa. If you don't get to
world tour.
He visits a different city every single year, and that's that.
That's actually a genius idea, doing it that way.
Could you imagine the carnage, though? He's visiting like, I don't know, some random city in like the United States, and there's just hundreds of thousands of, because it's Americans. Realistically, they're all going to travel. They'll travel all the way over from one side of the country to the other to take their kids to see Santa, the only Santa. So you got people traveling from like Oregon all the way down to Florida to see Santa, and it'll be an absolute nightmare. They'll be there for a year.
They would. I wonder how he copes in the summer, Santa. He's a winter person, isn't he?
He's making toys in the North Pole, mate. He's fine, don't worry.
Yeah, how much summer do they get in the North Pole?
Yeah.
Not much, I imagine.
Not a lot, yeah.
See, this is the other thing. So obviously the elves help Santa make all the presents. That's an incredible outfit they got there. I mean, Amazon could probably take a thing or two from it, couldn't they? Like, I mean, they bang on about their, the ethical work conditions and stuff like that. But Jesus, those elves are going to be struggling, aren't they? Never see them on holiday.
That's such a good point again. Yeah.
That needs to be a book, The Elves in the Summer. They have it's their annual holiday from Santa's workshop. Yeah,
28 days annual leave. Got to book
weirdly, it's weirdly a chocolate factory.
Yeah. There you go. Maybe that's it.
There we are. I've solved it. I've solved it. It's fine.
So what you're saying is Saint John is actually Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
They just swap and change.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh no, we're not elves. We're Oompa Loompas." Yeah.
Yeah.
Promise.
Who's running Chocolate Factory this year? Who's doing North Pole? Oh, John, you know what? I'll do North Pole this year. You can have Chocolate Factory. All right. But they're not fucking elves, okay? They're Oompa Loompas. Don't forget that, okay?
Don't ruin the magic for the kids, John.
Yeah. And I don't know why we're Yorkshiremen, but we always are when we're doing that. Whenever we play other characters, we're always fucking Yorkshiremen. So don't be hearing that Geordie shit, all right? It's not fucking champion. And that was another edition of Callum's Treachings. Callum, that was fucking sick to actually have you here.
Glad you enjoyed them. It was nice to deliver in person. Sometimes I feel like when I send them over to you guys, watch them back, and then there's occasions where you guys don't quite you haven't quite got it what I was trying to say, and I'm staring, shouting at the screen, being like, "No, I meant this."
That Suns one, oh my god, that was like.
I'm never living that down. You know this, right? Still being mentioned now. Claire is just not letting me live this one down.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, we're simple folk, Carl. I was just like, what the fuck is he on about? It's more suns at night. It's dark. And then, what did we think? Did we put Sunday as one of them?
We put sunrise and sunset.
Oh, yeah, was it? Fucking hell. But still. Anyway, we move on. And now I have to follow.
Anyway.
It's time for Tom's Journal.
Yeah, it is. Yay.
Welcome to another edition of Tom's Journal.
Wow, Jamie, you had that on underneath the Brussels sprout the whole time?
Yes, that's exactly what it
was. Right, here we go, boys. So, the goblin looked weary, but excited. And you say this will infect all those who come into contact with it, and they shall never be free. Precisely, I replied. So use it carefully and do not open until you are far, far, far from here. And I handed her a jar of glitter.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, dear.
Fuck's sake. That is one thing I'll never let Olivia have in this goddamn house is a jar of glitter. If anyone even thinks about buying her anything, get gone. No.
I keep finding... We bought a 3-foot tree because obviously this flat's not very big, so we just wanted something that's a little bit festive. And I keep finding glitter fucking everywhere, all over my feet, my legs. I can't get rid of it every time I'm hoovering. I'm like, why is there more? Where is it still coming from? It's crazy, absolutely crazy. But still, we move on. Oh well, that is a good point, actually. Yeah, elf jizz.
Yeah.
Hey, you made it festive.
I bet octopuses think bones are horrific. I bet all their cosmic horror stories involve rigid limbs and hinged joints.
Oh, could you imagine it not being flexible? That's horrible. I don't even want to think about it, Dave. Oh.
I can squeeze through that little hole over there, but could you imagine if I actually had shoulders? Oh, no, be fucked. People enjoying eating me for some weird-ass reason. There's nothing to me. I'm just flesh.
Oh, I can imagine eating octopus. Ooh.
I'm intrigued. I am intrigued.
I remember when I worked at Morrison's, they sold it in tins. I was like, oh, why? Ooh.
What?
Yeah, tinned octopus.
Yeah, it was only in packs of 8.
Hey!
He's here just for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Just here for this week. Okay, so Jamie, this goes. When you mentioned this last week, I was like, "Oh my god, I've got an amazing journal entry, and it's not coming out to the Christmas special." But here we go. Director. Okay, so it's a Christmas Carol, but with Muppets. So feel free to have fun with it. Be a little silly. Michael Caine. I am going to play this entire thing as serious as a car accident.
Serious as a car accident. Never heard that expression in my life. But it's true, though. He's so fucking serious in that role, but it makes it so much better. I love it. How many takes must he have had to do? Because I would just fucking pissing myself playing alongside Kermit.
I suppose to know the people that are moving it. It's probably kind of odd as well with the people like above, like doing all this. It's like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
probably. Yeah. Oh no! What's that? Poor Bob Cratchit.
You couldn't point you couldn't like swing your arm over the top of him. Kermit would just go flying, wouldn't he?
Jamie, bash out the impression, please.
Oh, for God's sake! Hey, Merry Christmas. I don't know why you love that impression so much.
It's great. It's great.
That good.
I've got letters of exchange between a kid called Jeremy and Santa Claus. Are you ready for this? Dear Santa, I am writing this on the day after Christmas, and I am very sad. I only received one of the 2 presents I asked for. Since you ate my cookies, I will assume that my missing gift was a mistake, and I will give you 1 week to fix this. Jeremy. Santa replied,
Jeremy.
Dear Jeremy, I'm sorry you were disappointed with your presents. You asked for 2 very expensive presents, and Santa can only do so much. You need learn to be grateful for what you have, not upset about what you don't. If you continue to complain, I will have no choice but to add you to the naughty list next year.
Oh no,
Santa.
On that.
This was Jeremy's reply. Dear Fatty. Your threats don't scare me. I played your game and you did not deliver. I need to zoom in, I can't see that. This is not okay. I will give you 1 week and then you will pay. Jeremy. P.S. I don't know why you care that it is expensive when you have elf slaves to make things for you. I think you are naughty for having slaves.
He's got a point, Jeremy.
Yeah.
You've got a point, Jeremy.
This was Santa's reply. Dear Jeremy, you're being a very bad little boy. Because you cannot be happy with what you have, I have talked to your parents and told them to take away your Wii U. Now you have nothing. Once you learn to be grateful, perhaps you can have it back. I am very disappointed in you, Jeremy. You will need to be an extra good boy this year if you want to make it back on the nice list. Jeremy responded. And this is the final
Jeremy.
What is going on with this?
Dear Santa, I do not like that stunt you pulled with my parents. You are on my naughty list now. Be afraid. You look slow and easy to kill. Enjoy your cookies next year because they will be poison. I hope you die. Jeremy.
Wow. This is when Jeremy puts like an AK-47 on his wish list next year. Night vision goggles.
A rocket grenade launcher.
Gets a ladder sat up on the roof waiting.
I've got you, fat man. The wife's talking to the husband like, you better not dress up this year. Just don't bother. Just don't dress up this year. Right?
We're not taking Jeremy to any grottos this year. It's going to end violence.
Yeah.
He'll go hunting for him.
Boy, does again, as quite often does happen with these journal entries, that would be like an amazing film.
Yeah.
The second half is just Jeremy the next year on the hunt for Santa.
Well, Jeremy, when he's older, he's still got this vendetta against Santa. He's like goes traversing through the North Pole trying to find him.
It's like Home Alone, but in reverse.
Yeah. Just a lone hunter.
That's amazing. I thought he became like a sniper or something. Yeah.
He gets Navy SEAL training, It's definitely American, isn't he?
100%.
Yeah. Don't matter, doubt.
The thing is, boys, I just want to know who made the rule that pigeons can't go in houses or shops or restaurants, but they can go in train stations as a little pigeon treat.
That's a good point.
Really good point.
It's some pigeon segregation, isn't it?
Yeah. So seagulls seem to think they can go into whatever the fuck they like and nick stuff.
I mean, are you going to stop a seagull?
I was going to say no one would fuck with a seagull. That's why we're scared of them.
I thought geese would be more. Who do you reckon wins? A seagull and a goose?
Ooh,
a seagull. They're vicious. They are. Geese are vicious, but they're a little bit, they're a little bit slower.
They're territorial, aren't they, geese?
Yeah, but I feel like. I don't know. There's something a little bit weird geese, but there's something a little bit cuter about them than a seagull. They're just horrendous.
I think seagulls have got more of that intimidation factor as well. You look at a seagull, you're like, I ain't not you have my chips.
And he'd bring his mates as well. The seagull. He's not coming on his own, is he? He's bringing his mates. Like they're all coming.
I've watched Finding Nemo. I know they'll all hang out together.
Yeah.
We're fucked.
So
Mine.
we'll move on. Here's the question I always have with universal translators in sci-fi. How do they know when to stop translating? Like, say an alien asks about deserts on Earth, and the human lists Sahara Desert, the Gobi Desert, and the Kalahari Desert. Alien, you just said desert 6 times. Sahara is Arabic for desert.
Yeah.
Gobi is Mongolian for desert. And Kalahari is Botswana for desert. Man, the aliens are going to think we're so bad at naming because really, aren't we? Brit, behold, the beautiful River Avon. Alien, the river. You humans have such knack naming things. Here we are in Chad, looking upon the mighty Lake Chad. Yes, the land of lake, bordering the Lake, another fine human name. And here's Yanzalak in Burundi. As you could tell by the fact that it's named Lake in Bantu and French, it's actually, this one's a city named Lake.
Wow, we really are fucking lazy at naming things, aren't we?
The British language is awful. It's so awful.
It's from the colonizers, isn't it? It's the people coming over and they're like, oh, what's this called? What's this vast, expansive desert called? And they're like, oh, the Sahara. They're like, the Sahara Desert. And they're like, no, it's just the Sahara, like. Yeah.
Look, it's ours now.
Yeah.
It's Sahara Desert, all right?
We took a bit back. It's in our museum, so it's ours. Right? So that's that. We take over the naming rights.
What are you going to do about it? Nothing.
Yeah.
We've got guns. Fuck off.
Yeah.
It's ours.
So, once at a sleepover, I asked my friend if she wanted a midnight snack. And she said no, because she wasn't hungry. No shit. I don't eat at midnight because I'm hungry. I eat because I'm empty inside. Now, would you like to have nachos with me or not, Rebecca?
I was going to say, no, I don't eat midnight because I'm hungry. I eat midnight because I'm fat. But empty inside works too.
It's great. It is so great. Let's have a quick look where I am. I'll give you about 3 or 4 more, and then we shall move on to the quiz. Right, guys, imagine this, okay? Imagine Outcast singing Hey Ya, yeah?
Yes.
And they bring Matthew McConaughey on stage for the all right part.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Someone's got to have made
that's got to have been made,
been done. If not, there's a trick been missed somewhere in this world.
Oh, yeah. Someone's got. I bet someone saw it and went, "Genius! I'll put that on instead before anyone else does it." Yeah.
And then they upload it, and about 7 other people have been like, "Seen this already."
Yeah. Wasn't this at the O2 Arena?
Yeah. Oh God.
So, keeping on the level of the Treachings, I've got another one with regards to a Christmas song. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So lock your fucking doors is what I'm saying.
Hey, there is them kitty snatchers, man. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got to do something about it. It's actually getting mental.
Oh dear.
It's amazing how many Christmas songs are so inappropriate when you think about it.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm going to end on this, okay? So, I think I might go to bed early tonight. I'm so tired. Me at 3 a.m. Do ghosts have teeth?
Oh, that is a horrifying image.
Now,
because it's a ghost. But
now you figured out how I come up with some of these treachings.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah.
That'll be great, so the lads. To be fair, though, Cal, like this entire way. Bear with me a second. And that was another edition of Tom's Journal. The Treaches this year have just been sensational. for me, the highlight for me, Treach wise, will always be the Braille one. That is top shelf. I thought that's one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
Do you know? So when I was a kid, right, I sat in the passenger seat. My dad's driving, and I looked over, and it's the steering wheel, and on the back of the steering wheel, these are like notches. Now, as a kid, didn't really think it through. Okay, so in my head, I was thinking, oh, there's notches on the back of the steering wheel. Didn't think that they were like for improved grip, so your fingers sit in them better. And I asked my dad if that's so blind people could feel the steering wheel.
Oh no!
I haven't let that down. It's been what? I don't know how many years. 20 something years plus. They're easily like, and he's just almost once a year he's like, I'll be in the car with my dad or something, and he's like, oh, do you remember when you asked if blind people could drive? Cheers, Dad. Thanks.
In fairness, I would never let any of my children live that down.
No,
if that was me either.
I wouldn't either. Yeah.
Bless you, my friend.
No,
We've all got one, though.
My brain was obviously ticking along. Like, logically, you can see why I came to that conclusion.
Yes.
To be fair, yeah.
But it's just horrendously wrong.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really a whole lot I can add. There's nothing I can say to make you feel better.
No, it's fine. I brought it up to there's a moment of weakness in my life.
A moment of weakness.
And thus the Treaches were born. Right. Oh. So normally at this part we bring in the piece. We bring that piece of resistance in and introduce you to an interview. But of course, this is the Christmas special. There's no interview this week. There's no interview next week either. Yes, we're back next week as well. Don't you worry. We ain't going nowhere. We don't do this season bullshit. We're here every single week to entertain you all. So Jamie decided that we should do a Christmas quiz.
Welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast Christmas Quiz 2022. It's Tom versus Callum. Bring it on.
Yeah. It's Tom versus Callum. 10 questions. 1 point per question, maybe some bonus points along the way. But we find out who is a ho-ho-ho and who is a no-no-no. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be good.
I don't want to be either of them.
I'd rather be a hoe, I think. Because I am a hoski.
Oh, what a reference. But yeah, I had some good fun sat there the other day just coming up with these questions. So this should be fun.
Do we take it in turns, or what are you going to ask us? And
it's
then
multiple choice. I'll ask the question, multiple choice, but we need to decide who answers first.
We'll take it in turns.
Yeah.
So you,
okay.
Tom, go first the first time. I'll go first the second one.
Okay.
Actually, which questions are easier? Is it the odd numbers or
To be fair, they're not the most challenging of things, to be honest. This is some fun.
Okay.
But we say it every week. We ask our audience to get involved. We know none of you are going to, but still, we're going to say it anyway. Get a piece of paper and a pen. Get out there. Take part in this quiz. Let us know how you did. Because, yeah, this could be some good fun. There's only 10 questions, but this should be fun.
Looking forward to your answers, Claire.
Are you ready, boys?
Yes.
I think so.
Question 1. Which famous Christmas song begins with the lyrics, "The mood is right, the spirit's up, we're here tonight, and that's enough"? Is it "Merry Christmas Everyone" by Shakin' Stevens, "Blue Christmas" by Elvis, "Wonderful Christmas" by Paul McCartney, or "All I Want for Christmas" by Mariah Carey?
I'm going to take Paul McCartney. See.
I'm going the same answer.
You are both correct.
The only reason I knew that is because it was in the journal last year.
Ah, there you go.
Where's the witchcraft? The moon is right. The spirit's up. And then someone walks in. Simply have it. Thanks, journal.
Question number 2. How many Lars are after the far in Deck the Halls?
Multiple choice.
Oh yeah, my bad. 6, 5, 8, or 10?
How many? 6, 5, 8, or 10?
6, 5, 8, or 10. How many Lars are after the far in Deck the Halls? I'm not gonna lie, I just liked asking that question. It sounds fun.
8?
I'm gonna say 6.
La 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 la. 8.
Oh, I got the wrong song. Fuck.
What song did you think it was?
La, 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 la.
That's a lot more than. That's a lot more than 6.
Yeah, but there was 6 in each one. That's why I said 6.
Okay.
That's why I was counting under the table, like.
Yeah, I was on the same with my hand, my fingers. Like,
God damn it! 2-1 down.
How many versions has there been of Band-Aid?
Oh fucking hell!
And we're not
Answers?
counting this year's fucking stupid lad baby version. Has there been 7 versions, 2 versions, 5 versions, or 4 versions?
Fuck!
I only know or remember 2, but I'm probably horrendously wrong there. I've just taken Tom's go first, but yeah.
I'm inclined to agree, but I'm going to say 4.
You're going to say 4, and you're saying 2.
Yeah.
The correct answer is 4.
Oh, well done.
Yes!
So happy.
I was literally just like, I think I know which 2 you're on about. And I was like, there's got to
you got
be
the
more.
original, that dodgy one from the 90s that had a bit of a rap in it.
A Dizzy Rascal in it.
Yeah.
Think of Brady's you died.
I don't remember the other 2. I'm so out of touch.
It was 1984.
No, it's the kids that were wrong.
1984, 1989, 2004, and 2014.
2014. Speaking of that lad baby thing, I saw someone bloke talking about earlier. He was like, the problem is he's going for like his 4th or 5th number 1 or something, Christmas number 1, and he gets all salty when everyone like sort of says, "Oh, it's a terrible song. They're absolutely terrible." Because he's like, yeah, but it's all for charity. So you're like, you can't really hate him because you're bashing on charity then. But at the same time,
he's got everyone, yeah.
He's absolutely nailed it. It's a nightmare. Bring back Rage Against the Machine.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That was great.
Right. Question number 4. In the Christmas hit film Home Alone, which city did Macaulay Culkin's family visit, leaving him behind? Was it Milan, London, New York, or Paris?
It's you, Cal.
Oh, God. It's in the first one, yeah?
In the first one, Home Alone 1. Because 3 and 4 don't count.
It's gonna have to, I'm getting it all scrambled in my head now. I'm gonna say Paris, and I feel like I'm absolutely massively wrong there. Because I feel like I'm
not. It's Paris.
Is it?
It is Paris.
I watched it last week.
Oh, yeah. God, I need to catch up.
I threw in New York to throw you off.
That's
because
what
that's
threw me, because that's the second one.
Yeah.
But he's lost in New York, isn't he? And then
Yes.
Yeah.
Classic.
What is the name of the must-have toy in Jingle All the Way? Is it Fast Man, Booster, Iron Man, or Turbo Man?
I'm going to say Turbo Man.
I would have to agree.
You are absolutely correct. My favourite Christmas film of all time. Fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I want a Turbo Man.
I've always wanted a Turbo Man. You could buy them now as well. So I'm like,
oh, they're gonna be terrible though, aren't they?
Yeah, of course they are.
They're probably like the version that he gets in that fucking marketplace.
Yeah.
See, gracias. What?
Here we go. We're gonna go for some history now. History. Which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree? Is it England, America, Russia, or Germany?
Fuck. Is it me first, yeah?
I don't even know anymore.
Lost track now.
I'm going to go with the Russians.
I'm going to say Germany.
England and America don't get a look in. But you're absolutely correct. Callum, it was Germany.
Oh.
It's the sort of weird thing that they do, isn't it?
That's weird. Definitely the Germans.
Yeah.
I thought it was Scandinavia for some reason.
Yeah, if you just said like Norway, I'd have jumped to that, and I've been massively
same.
wrong.
Oh, we should put one there. I know. I feel like I'm gonna butcher some pronunciations in this one. This should be interesting. This is gonna put my Isiaford translations into test here.
That was great.
How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish? Joy Noel, Nadolig Lawe, Frohe Weihnachten, or Feliz Navidad?
Is it me? Yeah.
It is. I know the
Feliz
answer,
Navidad.
So it is Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, I knew Tom
Great
was
song.
anyway.
Navidad.
Please marry Dad.
Feliz Navidad.
It's
the only Christmas song I've been letting people play at the gym.
I can't stand any of it.
No,
Kelly Clarkson's all right.
I mean, I found a horrendous like hard style, like boom 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 bass Christmas like remixes the other day, and I put that on, but it was terrible.
Christ.
It was terrible, but I was enjoying it.
So Christmas music's not really gym music, is it?
No, it's not at all. You walk in and like everyone's like squatting like 600 kg on their back, like, and it's like silence.
Last Christmas. It's just not really.
No,
Still haven't been to Wamhalla yet. Still going strong. Touch wood.
I think I was out on December 2nd.
I'm still going, mate.
I don't think I have either.
Come on, Cal. We got this.
But that might just be because I've not noticed.
I think I had that the other year. I was like, maybe I've just heard it and you just switch off to it because you just don't give a shit anymore.
Just white noise now, like
Yeah.
it's fake an expression.
Right. This year will be King Charles's first ever Christmas message to the nation. But which British monarch delivered the first ever Christmas message? Was it George V in 1932, Elizabeth II in 1953, or Edward VII in 1936? And I just realised I only put 3 suggestions, so you're only getting 3 of this one.
Well, 2 of them are wrong, so that makes it easier for us.
I'm going to go with our Lizzie, 1952.
I'm going to go with George.
George?
Yeah.
Papa George is the right answer. It was Lizzie's dad.
I figured, that sort of time, they would have had radios, wouldn't they? That was probably what it was on. And when was it? 1932. Yeah, if everyone was a bit sad then, weren't they?
I think it was post-war. I think that's why they did it. Like, cheer up, everyone. The bombing stopped.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
And then it happened again 7 years later.
It started again, yeah. Oops. Better keep this Christmas message thing going, shall we, guys?
Make sure you keep the tradition, Lizzie. Keep the tradition going.
Have you ever watched the Christmas message? I don't think I've ever in my life watched it.
I think a couple of times with my grandparents, and yeah, I don't. You're never really paying too much. That's usually when like the cheese board's out, and it's like, oh, what we got there?
Yeah.
Lizzie's talking. I don't care. I'm cutting the brie.
Yeah.
I love that we're just referring to as Lizzie now.
Look at all this money I have. Yes, it's wonderful, isn't it? But look after yourselves there with no heating on. Yes,
some roaring fireplace in the background,
and a gold piano. Yeah, I'm not interested. Thank you.
Following on from one of the Treachings earlier, how many reindeer does Santa have? Is it 9, 8, 10, or 12?
You fucker. I don't actually know, so I'm going to say 9.
Yeah, I'm going to say 9.
The answer is 8.
Oh,
fucking hell.
But for bonus points round.
Oh, no. No.
How many can you name?
8.
Donna Dancer.
I can name 8. You've got them written there in front of you, so you don't need me to tell you.
No, I do. Come on.
No, you've already got them. This one.
Donna Dancer, Blitzen Cupid, Comet, Rudolph. Did I say Prancer?
Prancer, yeah.
No, Jamie, I can't.
Dopey, bashful, sleepy.
Grumpy.
Callum, surely you know the names of some of them. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, the same ones Tom just said. That's as far as I could get.
So
Yeah,
the,
no idea.
Donna, Dancer, Blitzen.
you
There's a song. What's the song?
Yeah, I don't
Jamie,
know.
sing
I
us
don't
the
know.
song.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen,
Dasher.
Comet, Cupid, Donna, Blitzen. I always think of Arnold Schwarzenegger jingle all the way as he's jogging to the radio station.
Brilliant.
Because Rudolph is not actually one of the traditional reindeers. It's made up for a kid story.
So we were right. There were 9.
That's not traditional. That's just a kid story.
God.
It's not a
Ass.
tradition.
He's the fog light.
But you both got. He's a fog layer. But to be fair, I think the only one you both didn't get was Vixen. So you get 7 bonus points each.
Nice. Callum's only about 3 or 4 ahead, I think, so.
And because I'm too lazy to tally chart, I'm just going to write +7. Right.
Nice.
In which English country did the traditional Christmas drink eggnog originate? Spain, France, America, or England?
Come on, Cal. I think I know the answer to this.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go European. It's a bit weird, isn't it? So I'm gonna say Spain. I don't know why.
I'm going to go for the United States of America.
You are both incorrect. It's
Oh,
English.
French.
Oh, of
What?
course it is.
English.
It's something. Yeah, like it's gonna be. Yeah, we're weird, aren't we? It's like traditional.
Do you want
I've
some
never had it in
bonus
my
points?
life.
Do you want some bonus
I've never
points?
had it. Go for it.
Go on then. I need
Name
to. So.
the ingredients for eggnog.
Egg and nog.
Egg is
ask me-
definitely one of them.
Don't ask me
Vodka?
what nog is. Don't ask me what nog is.
I want to say vodka. I don't know. Egg is the one I know.
Cinnamon.
Oh. Anything else?
I don't know. No.
Nutmeg.
No idea.
It is eggs, egg yolk, sugar, milk, heavy cream, and vanilla extract. And then it is often spiked with brandy and topped with nutmeg or cinnamon.
Oh, yes, Cal.
There you go.
Just thinking of Christmas things. Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. Oh.
Sprout cheese.
Sprout cheese.
Yes.
That's what it is. That's what nog is.
Noggy sprout cheese. And last but not least, it is a bonus question. There is only one correct answer. Is Die Hard a Christmas film?
Yes.
Yes, of
You're
course.
fucking right, it is. God.
He wears a Christmas hat in a bit, doesn't he?
Christmas Eve, it's snowing.
Set at Christmas.
It's Christmas Eve, Christmas party, and he beats a bunch of terrorists while wearing no shoes. If that's not a Christmas miracle, I don't know what is.
It's the most American Christmas you could possibly get, isn't it?
Let me add up.
I think Jeremy's in that movie, isn't he? Trying to get an AK-47.
That's what it's based around, the original story.
Yeah.
That's who Snape was.
Harry Potter reference.
Yeah.
No idea, sorry.
It's the same actor.
Oh, Aaron Rickman. Yeah. I don't watch Harry Potter, sorry.
That's right.
I do apologise. So go on then, Jamie.
Did we
Scores the
enjoy the
doors.
Christmas quiz? Did we enjoy the Christmas
Yeah, it was great.
It was
Yeah, loved it.
fantastic.
This year's 2022's Christmas Ho 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 is Callum Treacher with 18 points. And our Christmas No 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 is Tom Stevens with 14 points.
Oh, I thought it was phone.
Boo, you suck. Boo.
Who even are you? Get off the show.
Yeah.
You don't belong here.
He's used to losing. He's a Steelers fan.
Oh. There we are then. I mean, the most Super Bowls alongside, what? Is it alongside the Patriots now? Yeah.
When was your last one?
2007 or 8 against the
That's a
Cardinals.
while ago. I think we've won one since then.
You should have won 2.
Yeah, we should have.
But we won't talk about that. It's fine.
We'll just take the one. It's fine.
The sad piece of news though is obviously it's the 50th year of the Immaculate Reception on Christmas Eve, and Franco Harris died today,
Yeah, I saw that.
which is so sad. Steelers legend. He's meant to be like worshipped at the game, and he passed away today. Gutted. Anyway, we digress. We move on, and we get to the deliciously part of it. It's I don't know why I'm introduced it because normally I don't. So sorry about that.
Callum and Tom, are you ready, sir, for a bit of audience participation?
Of course.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to participate in Jamie's participation challenge.
In preparation for the Christmas special, I asked the audience what your favourite Christmas joke is. We want to hear them all, see if you can make us hold our belly and say, ho, 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 with laughter. What say you, Mr. Treacher? You can go first as our guest. Do you have any particular favourite Christmas jokes?
Oh, I'm terrible with Chris. I'm terrible with reciting jokes generally. Yeah, no. I'm afraid I don't. I've become completely unprepared for this one. Let me have a think. I'll have a think. Come back round to me.
Have a think. What about you, Mr. Stevens?
So I've got a joke, but it's not Christmas related. It's the only I can think of off the top of my head now.
It's fine.
Do you remember the Fosters guys from the Foster who answered the phone? The surfers.
Yes.
Do you remember those guys? Yeah. So I rang the Fosters guys up because I needed some help. And I was like, hey guys, my wife's actually got a vaginal infection. What should I do? They go, oh, bummer, dude. They go, thanks, guys. Bye.
Fuck's sake. Merry Christmas to her.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
I tingle all the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen that lube, Callum? Tingle all the way in Asda?
Yeah. I bought about 3 gallons of it.
Just puts himself all over himself when he goes in.
Let's have a bath in it.
I'll be honest, I struggled to think of a Christmas joke that I absolutely loved as well, to be honest. I'm with you on this one, Callum. Have you thought of anything more Tom was telling his Foster's joke?
I think I'm on like the verge of one, but I can't quite.
Well, I was going to say, we'll go with some audience answers and just go, oh, if you think of it.
I've got a terrible joke, but I definitely can't read out on a podcast. That one.
Yeah, fair.
They're the best. To be fair, there was some of these audience ones I read and I was like, oh, that's so good, but I can't read it out on the show. First off, we have Jake Smith. The biggest joke about Christmas is that Mary was a virgin. I mean, why else would 3 strange men show up at the birth?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's get them. All right.
Gemma Williams gives us a couple here. She said, why is Santa so damn jolly? Because he knows where all the naughty girls live.
Oh.
And this one I took as a personal attack. What does a man who has had a vasectomy and Christmas trees have in common? Their balls are just ornamental.
Fair play to you for doing that this year, dude. Fair play.
Well, Lisa Clemens. Why doesn't Santa have any kids of his own? Because he only comes once a year and it's usually down someone's chimney.
Oh, no.
Andy Hackney. What did one snowman say to the other one? Can you smell carrots?
Oh, that's poor. That is poor.
Rich Ackroyd. Santa comes back from preparing to leave Christmas night and says to Mrs. Claus, it's going to rain tonight. I can't see it, she says, peering out the window. It's beautiful and wintry outside. Suddenly, a huge downpour starts outside, and Santa tells his surprise wife, I just came back from the sleigh, and remember, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Looks like Callum just wants to give up on ever taking part.
That was. Oh dear. Sorry, you got solace in that these aren't your jokes.
Yes. Abby Lloyd, what do you get if you cross a vampire and a snowman? Frostbite.
Nice.
Adam McAvoy is your friend.
McAvoy, yeah.
McAvoy, right. The one where someone turns to me after dinner and says, you're on the dishes, gets me every time.
He was our lovely chauffeur in Dublin.
Jamie Price. The one about the paper thing you pull and it explodes. That one's a cracker.
He is full of those fucking dad jokes. I'm so pleased I don't work at Specsavers anymore.
He's also full of little paper hats and
and little
toy things, yeah.
That you'll never use and will lose before the end of dinner.
And everyone always wants the magnets or the cards, the card pack, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, mini tweezers, just what I needed. Kirsty Darby, I brought my son a fridge for Christmas. I can't wait to see his face light up when he opens it. That one's so shit. I just got a snigger out of the wife in the other room.
I like that
one. William Morgan, what's the best Christmas present? A broken drum. You just can't beat it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And last but not least, Ioworth Mitchell. How did good King Wenceslas like his pizzas? Deep and crisp and even.
God's sake.
Oh,
That's straight from a Domino's advert, that one.
It really is.
Yeah.
I was so proud that every joke we got was fucking awful, because that's what you want at Christmas.
Yeah.
Goddamn terrible jokes.
But if you enjoy Jamie's awful Christmas jokes from his participation challenge, Callum's Treachings, Tom's Journal, the interview, sadly not this week, but the interviews we've had all year and all the wanky bollocks talk at the beginning, then you enjoy the other 68 editions of the Chronicles of Podcast, wherever you get your podcast from, whether it be Spotify, Apple, Google, etc., etc. You can also find us at YouTube. Just type in the Chronicles of Podcast, hit that bell to get notified when videos are released, hit the subscribe button, that's the main thing, and comment. Say whatever you like. We don't care. Well, we do care. We do appreciate everyone commenting. So please be nice. Be gentle, shall we say. You can also find our hashtag WBW Way Back Wednesdays. They have obviously finished back in the summer, but they're still there for you to enjoy all of our old interviews from our old channel. You can also come and find our live Bloodstock interviews on there and our Bloodstock vlog. Please share that fucking everywhere. It'd be very much appreciated. You can also find us on Facebook at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please hit the like button and put whatever you like. Put some GIFs in there, some memes, whatever. Just chat to us, say hello, guys. Just thinking about it, where else could you find us?
Covering ourselves in Tingle All the Way and going Merry Christmas, everyone.
That's the show for the wife, isn't it? Or on the Twitter. At TCOPod. But thinking about it, I've forgotten again. Where else could you find us?
Where do you think, Callum? Where else could you find us? I genuinely thought his screen had frozen then.
I figured if I just stayed still long enough.
Jamie, where else could you find us?
Sitting there wondering if Callum's actually ever going to move again this Christmas.
Just disconnect.
Yeah, you can see Callum leaving the show or on the Instagram at TCOPod. We're also on the TikTok.
Ask me again.
Where else could you find us, Callum?
Instagram and TikTok.
We are also on the TikTok at TCOPod. We post, go and see Jamie's Chesney Hawks video, because that's just the greatest thing, the greatest reaction to anything I've ever seen in my life. But you can also come down to our beautifully brand spankingly sexy, deliciously incredible and glorious little website at www.thechroniclesofpodcast.com. All of our us are on there, all of our shows are on there, and all of our sponsors and affiliations are on there as well. The Chronicles of Podcast. Download us, review us, share us, subscribe to us, rate us, tell all of your friends about us, allow us into your ears. But most importantly, if you eat Christmas cake or Christmas pudding, you're a heathen. They don't deserve to exist. You need a Yuletide log or a big fucking cookie crisp thing. I don't know. Any profiteroles. Whoever has fruit in sort of puddings or cakes, just get in the bin. I don't know why they exist. Icing's wonderful, but the spun, absolutely not. And you pour brandy. What's the point? Just eat a profiterole and fuck off.
I mean, I agree, but
someone went to a dark place.
Gotta keep them light-hearted.
I mean, like I said, I absolutely, completely agree. I've got myself a lovely chocolate Yule log over there, ready to go. I'm very excited.
I literally opened my mum's cupboard when I was there a couple of weeks ago because I was stealing food to bring back here. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, what the hell is this? And she's like, oh, it's the Christmas pudding from last year. Like, did you not find? She goes, no, well, it's this year. It stays in date. It's fine.
Yeah, they're so full of alcohol. They just never go out of date.
Yeah.
Like it's nuts.
But I'll tell you what, right? I bet it doesn't get eaten.
Probably not.
I bet you so much it won't get touched. It'll get forgotten about because you bought loads of other shit.
Yeah, my mum's the same. Every year she buys one, and she's like, "Who wants some?" And everyone's like, "Oh, not really." She's like, "Well, I can't just have it on my own." And we're like, "Well, you didn't have to buy it." But it's not Christmas without one. And you're like, "Well, it's fine. It would be. It's still the same."
We're not putting the presents back, Mum. Just because it's Christmas.
Wouldn't have this guilt now of not eating something we don't like eating.
The thing is, though, that's just like saying when the Coke advert comes on, it's officially Christmas. No, it's not. It's when December starts.
The first time I saw the Coke lorries this year was a TikTok video of one of them that was on fire.
Oh,
yeah.
No wonder you're not feeling festive this year.
Wow, Christmas really is ruined.
Holidays aren't coming. Holidays aren't coming.
Oh dear.
Before we get out of here, let's say thank you to a few of our friends. First off, we have to say thank you to the man that supplies all of the music for this show. That man is a wonderfully talented Mr. Matt Roberts. Go check him out on all the social medias at Matt Roberts Music. Go give him a like on Spotify and YouTube. Go check out all his incredible songs. He recently shared his summer hit single, Young Dumb Fun, on social medias. God damn, that song is amazing. Go check that one out. Or his latest single, Perfectly Blue. Go check them all out now. And a massive thank you to Matt for helping us out with all of those fantastic tunes. And we have to say thank you to the man himself, Mr. Braden Barry, and his Stay Cozy Clothing. Head on over to www.staycozyclothing.com or download the smartphone app. Add one of everything that you like into your basket. There's some brand new lines on there, including a Christmas jumper. And it is a fantastic Christmas jumper. There's a bunch of new hoodies on there. Head on over there, add one of everything to your basket, like I say, and then put in that discount code, The Chronicles, get yourself 10% off that order. And in that basket, you better be able to see that Sophie Lancaster Foundation collaborative t-shirt. The Weirdo Mosher Freak t-shirt is absolutely superb. And 50% of the profits of that t-shirt go straight to these guys. Stay Cozy Clothing, supporting the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. We absolutely love seeing that. And of course, we have to say thank you to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, stamping out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. Every week, we've been asking you to go to sophielancasterfoundation.com, click on the hate crime tab, and fill in that questionnaire. They are very close to collating all that information now and putting that evidence in. So now is the time. Go on the website, fill in that questionnaire, share that with all of your friends, all of your loved ones. If they are from the alternative community, they've been treated differently because of the way they dress, the music they listen to, whatever it may be. Now is the time to fill that information in. It's free. It costs nothing to do. Have it be a little festive Christmas present to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, to us even. It would absolutely mean the world. We absolutely love working with these guys. We've started coming up with our 2023 plans. We're excited. We're nervous, but we're absolutely looking forward to working with the guys. We cannot wait to raise as much money and awareness for them as possible. And last but not least, a massive thank you to these two handsome buggers right here.
Stop it, you. We're way too kind. But no, and also a massive thank you to you, Callum, for all the glorious treachings and everything we've had over the year. It's been absolutely incredible, and we look forward. It's
been my pleasure. It's nice to have a platform to speak my mind.
Before, these just used to keep me awake at night. Now I can vent them to the world.
And a massive thank you to yourself as well, Jamie, for obviously another year down. 3 years doing this now, my friend. It's been one hell of a ride. We have a big year ahead of us. And hopefully we're going to take this show to brand new heights. But guys, another glorious episode. Callum, thank you so much for joining us on the Christmas special. It's been great having you here.
Yeah, it's been lovely being here. Thank you for inviting me on.
Not at all. Not at all.
It wouldn't be Christmas without you. And that mustache of yours. I realised I went the whole show and didn't mention it. It had to happen.
Yeah, I was going to say it came up.
But I think, guys, as for this week, we're going to see you all again next week for the New Year special.
The final edition of 2022. We cannot wait. But as Tom said, we'll see you all next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.